Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. My name is Mark Nakamis. I teach at Northeastern Technical College here in Cheraw, and Ron Stafford, our librarian, asked me to make this brief video talking about OER here at NETC and how I became involved with it. So I have some little talking points here, so if you'll forgive me as I glance at my page. Regarding the history that I have with OER, I pretty much discovered it on my own. I became aware of our students when they would talk about the high price of textbooks. I kind of took it to heart, and I listened to their concerns and their complaints. And at the same time, I was noticing that in my own courses, especially English 101 and English 102, I was developing lots and lots of handouts, accessory materials on my own. And then one day, I realized that for English 101, I had developed on my own over 80 pages of handouts to supplement a class. And then a light bulb went off in my head, and I said to myself, why am I making the students pay more than $100 for a textbook when on my own I've generated 80 pages of supplementary materials? And then that's when I made this, right? This is a course handbook that contains those handouts, and I've developed some more. And then, without telling anyone, I just stopped ordering that book for English 101 because I realized that what I was very, very close to doing was developing my own textbook. And that's what I call the course handbook. Then I went to SAC-COC conference, the Southern Association of Colleges and School Conference on Colleges, and I attended a session on open educational resources, OERs. And then I was like, holy cow, why are we making our students pay for books when we can just go out and find one for free, download that PDF. You can rip it into a Word document that not too many people know about. It's really easy to do. All that you have to do is save a PDF, say for example onto your desktop, and then you right click and you go down to Open With, and then you click Microsoft Word, MS Word, and depending upon the size of the PDF, it's going to take a while. And then what Microsoft Word does is that it rips that PDF into a Microsoft Word document that you can go in and edit. And with OERs, right, depending upon the license for Creative Commons, you're free to go in there and edit and put your own stuff in there. Not too many people know that. So then I took that next step for English, the 200 level English classes, the survey literature, American Lit, English Lit, and World Lit. That's what I started to do. I just went out into Creative Commons, right? And I started to find these different textbooks that were already out there. And the thing about these survey lit classes, everything in there is the public domain. And so it was another, light bulb. Why are we making students pay for things that are free, right? That are in the public domain, that a lot of these things are on Bartleby already. So then I took that next step, and I just went ahead and just started doing it. I really didn't know how much of a big deal it was at the time until Ron came on board. And then Ron, right, set me up once he found out about this, and it was an initiative. I became NETC's first, and at the time of this video, it's only professor of affordable learning. It's only PAL, which I'm really proud to be. So then I became kind of a cheerleader working with Ron, going through and encouraging other faculty here at Northeastern to adopt open educational resources. And once people adopt that first book and they see, wow, there's really no difference between this textbook and that one that I was making the kids buy for almost $200. And so it's starting to really snowball and pick up speed and become more and more popular. We also recently got a new president, and our new president has embraced OERs and has recently stood in front of all faculty and said, we're either going to be no cost or low cost textbooks. So he's put the faculty on notice that we have got to get on board with this statewide initiative and save our students money. And we have been moving forward with this initiative college-wide. Regarding any assessments or evaluations that you have done, I haven't done any. I teach English and religion. I'm a word guy. I'm not a numbers guy. I'm not strong in math. And in fact, I don't think that you need to sit down and do a whole bunch of number crunching to know what's good for your students. If you see a student struggling, right, you reach out to that student and you help that student. You don't have to say, let me, contact our resource person and get them to do some research, come up with, a spreadsheet and plug in. I don't think that we really need to do this. If you can help someone, do it. Don't sit around and research this problem and plug numbers into a spreadsheet. Regarding upcoming or future activities, college-wide, we're continuing, like I mentioned, to continue to move forward to being a no-cost, low-cost textbook provider for our students. One thing that I would like to do, I would like to start a statewide initiative to writing, with all the different peers, develop our own OERs for books that are not out there. For example, I mentioned earlier that I also teach religion, and it's really, really hard, close to impossible to find a textbook for like Introduction to Religion, World Religions. So if anybody is interested in getting together, we could develop like a team of 12, 14, 20 different instructors to get together, and we could each write, part of a chapter, something simple as that, and develop our own OER for Introduction to Religion, Comparative Religions, World Religions, right? And then we could develop our own OERs. That might take a year or two, but then, after that time, bang, our students have more low-cost, no-cost books. And again, I'm really thankful for this opportunity to speak with everyone about open educational resources. And I have 2 daughters who are currently in college, and man, when they go out and they buy books for their classes, I know how important, in a very real way, low-cost and no-cost textbooks are. So I am, a cheerleader for OERs, and if I can help anybody in any way, please let me know, and please feel free to contact me about getting together and developing some type of statewide team for developing OERs for religion. So again, great talking with everyone.